Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the McBain High School Marching Ramblers.
come back soon.
On the toss of coin, McBain won the toss. They deferred. Going to be kicking off 2 Muskegon Heights Tigers to begin the first half. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity football game between the Tigers of Muskegon Heights Academy and the Ramblers of McBain High School. Will you please stand and sing with the McBain High School Band our national anthem? The umpire is Chris Patchu. The line judge is Tom Evans. The back judge is Shane Petrie. The head linesman is Pat Peters. On the chain gang, Mr. Mike Hooker, Mr. Ken Daniels, Mr. Phil Lucas, and Mr. Dave Haverkin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's home varsity football game. We are here in McBain with the 4-4 Ramblers and the visitors, the 0-8 Muskegon Heights Academy Tigers. I'm Kyle Culp, joined by
Tucker Vanderveld. It's great to be back in McBain. It's been a long time, a whole year exactly.
For the Tigers at the 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers on their own 38. Number 1, Denari Davis, the ball carrier for the Tigers. Put out of bounds at midfield. That's a first down.
Number 1, Janari Davis with the carry. Moves the chain gain for the Tigers. Tiger offense trips to the left.
official just talking with one of the defensive linemen for the Ramblers. Play set to go.
Fumbled snap. Quarterback falls down behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 1, Denari Davis, the ball carrier. Loss of about 2 yards on the play.
Be 2nd and 12.
Two polar opposite plays Elijah there Baker from the Tigers.
Second down at
First
11
play, big run
from
Davis. Moves the chain. Second play, fumbles the snap, tackled down for loss.
Ball snapped. Quarterback tries to run, brought down.
The quarterback, number 1, Denari Davis, the ball carrier. Stopped at the
number
46-yard line. It'll be third down.
Wyatt Zeiderveen for the Ramblers.
On the stop, number 62, Judah Leonard.
Big play here defensively for the Ramblers, looking to stop the Tigers on their first possession. It'll be Davis in shotgun. 2 running backs to his left. 3 receivers on the far sideline. Quarterback throws it out wide to number 12. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 12, Marion Mason.
Incomplete pass.
That'll bring 4th and about 15 for the Tigers. You'd have to assume that they're going to punt here. This game very important for the Ramblers, with a win ensuring that they make the playoffs this year in Division 8. Muskegon Heights, a team that McBain had a comeback win in Muskegon Heights last year.
There's a flag on the field.
Be false start
illegal motion against
the Tigers.
Muskegon Heights Tigers, 5 yards marked off.
Official on the near sideline has a red flag. Don't often see that.
I couldn't tell you what color it is. As we've known in the past, I am colorblind, so
whistle blows again.
Another flag on the play. Be another false start on the offense.
Against the Tigers.
I have now just realized that the flags are pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That would make sense,
considering it's both our first varsity games we've seen of the year.
24.
Weren't quite in the know. Now, as often said, it will be 4th in a country mile for the Tigers here. And Mason will look to take it himself. He'll be brought down. Ball comes out at the Tiger 30-yard line.
I believe they are going to rule him down before the ball comes out.
Number 12, Marion Mason, the ball carrier for
and
the
on
Tigers.
comes the
Stopped at
Rambler
the 30-yard line on the
offense.
fourth. Trying to make a first down. The ball goes over to McBain on the 30-yard line of Muskegon Heights.
For the first time tonight, we'll see the Rambler offense on the field, led by senior quarterback number 3, Braylon Pace. He'll be under center in the T formation. Boss, McGillis, and Acom in the backfield. Handoff to McGillis on the first play. Cuts inside, makes the defender miss. Fighting for the extra yards. He'll be brought down just on the other side
number
of the
6,
first down
Calvin
marker.
McGillis, the ball carrier.
Well,
By
and
the way,
it's
the
no
stop on
surprise
that previous
McBain
play
showing
was
up in
made by
the
number 12,
T
Benjamin
formation
Tripp.
as
First down,
last year.
Ramblers
That's what they ran most of the time.
20-yard line.
New running back to the backfield this year. Isaac Boss comes out. Be replaced by Baker, and Baker gets the handoff using his speed to cut up the middle. Be brought down
Number
once
24,
again,
Elijah
very
Baker, the
near
ball
the
carrier.
first down marker.
Looks like stop. Loose ball on the play.
Ball did come out on the play, recovered.
Loose ball on the play, recovered by the Tigers.
The Tigers recover it.
They're gonna
That'll
take
be an
possession of the ball on
unfortunate
their own
end to
10-yard
the
line.
Ramblers'
and
first
10.
possession as the Tigers take back over.
Ball inside the red zone, Rambler red zone. See if the defense can keep the Tigers pinned up against their own end zone.
Timeout on the field. Tigers timeout.
The timeout for the Muskegon Heights Academy Tigers.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLain.
First and 10 for the Tigers offense. Davis in the backfield, ball's loose. He picks it up and runs with it. He brought down, flag does come in at the end of the play.
A loose ball on the step.
Well, quarterback was trying to give himself up, and Rambler defense comes crashing down on top of him.
Penalty, preliminary signal is face mask penalty against McBain.
Be a face mask against McBain.
5 yards penalty. Goes back to the original line of scrimmage.
So back to the original line of scrimmage. First and 10. Quarterback scrambles and he gets brought down. Ball loose. And
there was a loose ball on the play.
And is picked up by the Ramblers. That's number 6, Calvin McGillis, picking up the fumble.
Ball.
I did think there at first that the quarterback was down,
looks
but
like the ball
officials disagree.
3-yard line.
I'm not. You may
first
think
and
based
goal
on the
for
turnovers
McBain.
this game that it's raining. It is not raining. I don't know what the ball is covered in, but for some reason neither team can hold on to it as we have the Ramblers First and goal inside the 5-yard line. It is Pace under center. Gets it to Boss. He'll be brought down just shy of the goal line. Brings second and goal.
Boss, number 2, the ball carrier. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted on about the 2-yard line. It's going to be second and goal from the 2. On the stop, number 1, Denari Davis, along with number 10, Jameer Williams. Touchdown, Ramblers.
And the Ramblers punch it in the end zone for a touchdown. 9:08 left in the opening quarter. McBain and Boss will come out as number 5 for the Ramblers.
I believe that is a Maloney, if I had to assume. Pace to hold, kick, up, and good.
Back point attempt is good. Kick through by number 5, Thomas Maloney. Out of the hold of number 3, Braylon Pace. And the long snapper is number 67, Reed Spencer. So with 5 minutes,
extra point from Thomas Maloney is good, so that will put the Ramblers up 7.
Now, the last time I've seen a kicker for the Rambler team was probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago, with Tristan McLain. Joined the team senior year to kick.
I was just corrected. Number 7, his name is Spencer Reed, not Reed Spencer. My dyslexia, I guess.
It will be number 5, Thomas Maloney,
prepare to kick
on
off
the
for
kickoff
McBain, number 5,
for the
Thomas
Ramblers.
Maloney. Back deep for the Tigers, number 1, Denari Davis.
Nari Davis
Number
back to
12,
return
Mason.
for the Tigers. Kick is deep and out of bounds. A flag will come out.
Be a flag on the play. Kickoff is out of bounds.
It appears number 12, Amarian Mason, thought about
Ball
catching
be
it,
brought
let
out
it
to
go
the
out.
35-yard line where the Tigers will have first and
the
10.
Tigers first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tiger offense. Snaps ball. Screen pass. And it's deflected by Isaac Boss. Almost picked off.
Incomplete pass. Broken up by number 2, Isaac Boss.
Great play there defensively from the corner. Isaac Boss saw the corner, looked to his left, and made a break on the ball,
35-yard line.
knocking it
Second down
down
and
for an
10 for the
incompletion.
Tigers.
Tigers flip formation. Davis looking to throw. Pressure in his face. He goes down. That'll be number 50,
number 1,
Jonathan
Denari Davis
Sycamore with the sack for the
Ball's going to be
Ramblers.
spotted back on the 22-yard line, 23-yard line.
Third and very, very long for the Tigers offense.
Third down and 22.
After that first big play of the game, haven't quite been able to get this offense rolling.
Tigers going back to their formation. Ball snapped. Pass incomplete as
Incomplete pass.
Bryce Acom gets to the quarterback really quick.
His nickname is Shorty, but he looked really
Pressure
big there
put
in
on
the
the
quarterback's
quarterback by
face,
number
forcing an
44, Bryce
incompletion
Acom.
that was
Fourth
almost
down now
intercepted
for
by the
Tigers.
defensive
Fourth
line.
down at 22.
Well, and his nickname came into clutch there as he just squeezed right through the offensive line. Just snuck right through the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put a hurt on the Tiger offense, pushing them back to 4th and a country mile. Another false start on the
Illegal
offense.
motion against the Tigers. Be 5 yards marked off.
Push
It'll be
them
fourth down
back
at 27.
once again, putting them further back. Almost getting to 4th and a literal mile. Punt goes straight up in the air.
It will be recovered by the Ramblers, which
That punt
brings
is
them
whistled dead.
1st and goal at the
Looks
4-yard
at
line.
about the 3-yard line. It'll be McBain's ball. 1st and goal from the 3 or 4.
It'll be Pace under center, looking to put the Ramblers up 2 scores. Takes handoff, gives it to Boss, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Ramblers.
Run in by number 2, Isaac Boss.
That puts the Ramblers up 2 scores. Still in the opening quarter.
Looks like we do have a player down for the Tigers. Thomas Maloney will have a little bit of extra time to think about this extra point.
That could be good or bad. This
kick down, up, and good for the
Extra point
Ramblers.
attempt
That
is
makes
good.
the score
Kicked through by number 5,
14-0.
Thomas Maloney out of the hold of number 3, Braylon Pace. And the long snapper is number 67, Spencer Reed.
As you may know, the Tigers were a little late to the game, and the Ramblers had extra time to warm up, and we may be seeing the result of that early on in this first quarter.
Prepare to kick off for McBain, number 5.
kicking
Thomas
off for
Maloney.
McBain, number 5, Thomas Maloney. And back for the Tigers, number 1,
Back deep
Denari
for
Davis.
the Tigers, number 1, Denari Davis, number 6, London Fletcher, along with number 12, Marion Mason.
Kick is up and away. Mason turns back, and he gets dropped
Ball carrier
behind
number 12,
the
Marion
15-yard
Mason
line.
for the Tigers. Stopped at about the 11-yard line. 12-yard line.
Now, so far we've seen
First
the
10 for the Tigers.
McBain defense just
On
crash
that
down
stop,
on the Tigers
number
offense.
1, Cabot.
But now inside
Caleb
the
Abbott.
15-yard line, can the Tiger offense get something going to break through that Rambler defense and maybe get down the field, maybe even into Rambler territory?
As we have yet to see them on McBain's side of the 50. Davis in at center. Shotgun formation. Hands it off. Ball may have come out. And McBain recovers. The offense will come back onto the field again. First and goal.
Ramblers take over the ball out about the 11-yard line. First and 10.
The Rambler defense
The loose ball is recovered by
shouldn't
number
get too
73,
comfortable
McBain.
as
I guess that looks like that ball spotted right on the 10-yard line.
Seems like Christmas may have come early as the offense has been gifted again with the ball in scoring territory. Pace under center. He'll hand it off to McGillis. Cuts up the middle. Fights through. He'll be
Number
brought
6,
down
Caleb
at
McGillis, the ball carrier,
the Tiger
to the
3-yard
2-yard
line.
line. Gain of 8 yards out of play. It'll be second and goal for McBain at about the 2-yard line. On the stop for the Tigers, number 55, Joseph Palmer.
Number 55, Joseph Palmer, in on the stop for the Tigers. Pace hands it off to McGillis again. He is met, but he keeps fighting. Be stopped
McGillis, the
down
ball
at
carrier,
the
stopped short of the goal
1-yard
line.
line.
It's going to be third and goal for the Ramblers. On that stop for the Tigers, number 55, Joseph Palmer.
it's now third and goal. Ball at the 1. Ramblers sticking to their T formation. They go 2.
Number 40. Touchdown, Ramblers. Running by number 44, Bryce Aiken.
They went 2. Bryce Acom, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
I did think Shorty was stopped a little short there, but appears he elongated to get into the end zone.
Well, he was definitely hit hard, and I thought it was right at the line of scrimmage, but and the kick
Extra point
is good.
Kick through by number
Putting the
5,
Rambler
Thomas
off,
Maloney
putting the
out of
Rambler
hole.
team up
Of number
3
Brandon
scores.
Bass, and the long
Still in the
snapper is
first quarter.
Number 67, Spencer Reed.
Maloney, just like the offense, 3 for 3 on the night tonight. Neither has been stopped. We'll see if this Tiger offense has anything in it with 6:43 left in the first quarter.
Well, and the momentum is with the Ramblers right now, as they are going 3 for 3. But both sides of the field, momentum is in the Ramblers' favor.
Prepared to kick off for the Ramblers, number 5, Thomas Maloney back deep for the Tigers. Number 1, Denari Davis. Number 12, Marion Mason, along with number 6.
It'll be
London
Thomas Maloney
Fletcher.
to kick off for the Ramblers. Davis back to receive for the Tigers. Kick is away, and it is deep. It'll be Marion to pick it up. He'll look to return it, but just go down to a knee. Bringing
Kickoff
the
was
Tiger
down
offense
by
back
number
out
12,
onto the field
Marion Mason.
at their own 20-yard
At
line.
the 21-yard line. The Tigers will take over the ball, first and 10 on their own 21. Marion Mason. Ball brought back to the 21-yard line.
Mason, the intended
Second and
target
10.
for that pass. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Muskegon Heights. Davis, shotgun formation, running back to his left, 3 wide receivers out wide. Hands off to the running back, and he is hit hard by number 60, Wyatt Zeiderveen. Was
Number 2, Anthony Floyd, the ball
on the
carrier.
carry for the Tigers. Be 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. On the stop for McBain, number 50, Jonathan Sikkema.
Quarterback drops back to pass, throws it deep, and it's caught by number 3,
Pass complete
Cameron
to number
Davis.
3, Cameron Davis. That's a first down for the Muskegon Heights Tigers.
Since the
Ball's
first
gonna be
play of the
spotted at
game,
the
that's the
41-yard
first
line.
thing that could be
First and
classified
10.
as offense for the Tigers. Moving the chains almost to the Rambler side of the field. Be 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line after that huge pass play. Tigers flip formation. Davis rolling to his right, cuts outside. McGillis can't get a hand on him, but Baker and
Number
McGillis
1,
coming from behind, bring him
Jerry
down. It'll be
Stopped at the line
2nd
of
down and
scrimmage.
10.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. On the stop, number 6, Calvin McGillis.
Tiger offense trips to the far side. Quarterback in the gun. Drops back, throws, and it's almost picked off
Incomplete pass.
by number 22, Jacob Billett.
Pass broken up by number 22, Jacob Billett. It's 3rd down and 10 for Muskegon Heights.
It's nice to see Billett on the field this year after suffering a devastating leg injury that cut his season short last year. Almost had the interception, just slipped out of his hands. It'll be 3rd and 10. Davis hands it off to Floyd. He will get a yard or 2
Anthony
after
Floyd,
being
the ball
hit
carrier,
by number
to the
44, Bryce
42-yard
Aiken.
line.
Be
It'll
4th
be
down and 8.
4th down and 7. On the stop, number 44, Bryce Aiken.
Looks like the Tigers will take
Timeout on the
a
field.
timeout.
Muskegon Heights timeout.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Both teams back out onto the field after the timeout. It is 4th down and 8 for the Tigers offense, looking to move the chains and put points on the board. It is Davis in at quarterback. He takes a snap, drops back, scrambles to his right, hit by Baker and brought down short of the first down. McBain will take over, 1st and 10.
The ball carrier stopped at the 48-yard line. Failure to make a first down. The ball goes over to McBain. 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line of Muskegon Heights.
It will be Pace under center. 1st and 10, just inside Tiger territory. Hands it off to Boss. Breaks free up the middle. Still on his feet. 2 defenders left to beat. Stiff arms brought down at the 15-yard line. Flag comes in late. Most likely on the defense. Big run there from Boss. I thought he'd be stopped down after about 20 yards, but he stayed on his feet and kept going. Penalty is
personal foul, face mask against the Tigers.
The Tigers. It'll be face mask. Ball will move.
Well, and the way Boss was brought down, you could clearly see it was a face mask. Just kind of inertia doesn't take that hard of an effect.
Penalty to be marked off against the Tigers. The ball was spotted on the 15-yard line, so they would go half the distance. So the ball's going to be spotted on about
penalty
the
marked
7.5-yard
off
line.
half a distance to the goal. Be
for
about
McBain.
7.5-yard line. Pace under center. Hands off to McGillis. Cuts upside. Spinning down at
number 6,
the
the ball carrier.
4-yard line.
Stopped inside the 5-yard line on about the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal for McBain.
Second and goal. 3:45 left on the clock in the first quarter. Pace under center. Boss, Acom, and McGillis in the backfield. Pace takes a snap, hands it off. No, looks to pass. Pass caught by number 7, Avery DeRuyter.
Pass complete
for
to
the
number
touchdown.
7, Avery DeRuyter for the touchdown.
Thomas Maloney will be back out onto the field to kick the extra point and make it 28-0.
Kick almost blocked,
Extra point is good.
but
Kicked
it
by
is
number
up
5,
and away.
Thomas Maloney out of the hold of number 3, Braylon Pace, and long snapper is number 67, Spencer Reed.
Now, Tucker, I have a question for you. Do you think the referees bought pink flags, or do you think they bought white flags and washed them with red clothes to make them pink?
I'm not sure you can find pink flags. I'm more thinking they bought red flags and just bleached them until they looked pink.
Bleach does wonders. The Maloney back to kick
Return to
off
kickoff
again for the
number
Ramblers.
5, Thomas Maloney.
Hope you're not sick of me saying
Back
that.
deep for the Tigers.
It'll be Davis back to
Number
return.
1,
Just
Janari
under
Davis, number 6.
3:30 in the
Left
opening
catcher,
quarter.
Number 12, Marion Mason.
Mason looking to return, goes to his left, cuts back to his right. He is met by a parking lot full of Ramblers. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Tiger offense coming back out onto the field. And we've seen some good and we've seen some, well, not so great. But the Tiger offense has a lot of talent. They just aren't matching up to this Rambler defense as intensity-wise.
This offense for the Tigers has looked like a great puzzle. The pieces are there, you just can't seem to get them to fit together. So we see Davis in shotgun, looking to pass out wide to Marion. He'll stay on his feet after breaking Boss's tackle. Be brought down by number 1, Caleb Abbott, just on the other side of the first down.
Marion Mason. Pass complete. Advance the ball to about the 31-yard line.
The chain gain will move for a Tiger first down.
On the stop for McBain, number 1, Caleb Abbott.
Pass thrown deep.
Incomplete pass.
Pass intended for number
Ball
12,
be brought back to the 31-yard line. 2nd down.
Marion Mason.
A reminder that during the ball game tonight, the JV football players will be
I
passing
thought
it
number
around,
34, Ben
donations
Rodenbaugh, playing safety, was going to pick that ball off. Couldn't quite get there in time as it fell to the ground, incomplete.
Person in the community diagnosed with cancer, going through treatments. And so last week you were very generous. I believe they raised $544 for Zay.
2nd down and 10. Davis takes a snap, looking to throw, scrambling to his right. Wants to throw, doesn't have a receiver to get it to, being chased down, coming back. He's got a block. Abbott chasing him down. Be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Janari Davis. Looked like he was brought down at about the 27-yard line. Loss of yardage on the play.
Davis there for the Tigers ran about the distance he needed to make it to the end zone, but
on the stop for McBain, number 62,
he was
Judah
not
Leonard.
going south, he was going east and west, so it will be 3rd down and 14 for the Tigers.
Timeout on the field.
And timeout on the field
Muskegon
by
Heights, timeout.
the Tigers. That will be their 3rd and final timeout of the first half.
Do you not like your cut?
The only way my hair could look better is if I get it done here.
Why don't you come on down to Impulse Hair Salon? I guarantee everyone will like your cut.
Wow, my hair does really look better.
I like your cut, G.
You actually hit me though. Both teams back out onto the field after the Tiger timeout. It is 3rd down and 14. Davis going to his right, pressured by the Ryder, and he falls down. That'll be a
Quarterback,
sack.
number
And it'll
1,
be
Janara
fourth
Davis caught in
and
the backfield
long.
by number 7, Avery DeRaider. Loss of yardage. The ball's going to be spotted around the 20-yard line. Fourth down and 22 for Muskegon Heights.
On fourth down tonight, the Tigers have been unsuccessful with a punt that went 0 yards forward and 30 yards in the sky, and 3 other go-for-it situations which they did not convert.
Snap over the Tigers' head. And he's brought down in the end zone. A safety.
Loose ball down in the end zone. That's a safety for McBain. That loose ball covered for the Ramblers by number 55, Caleb Kildy. Now the Tigers will have a free kick from the 20-yard line.
For the first time tonight, we will see the Tigers kick off. Although the score is still 30-0 with 50 seconds left following the safety.
Number 3, Camarion Davis, prepared to kick.
Cameron
for the
Davis,
Tigers.
number 3, to kick off for the Tigers. Isaac Boss back to receive. Kick is low. McGillis can't quite pick it up. He gets it. Cuts up to the middle, dragging 4 defenders with him. He will not go down. Somehow the ball comes out, but
the 45-yard line.
play is called dead for forward
Ramblers
progress
will have the
stopped.
ball
I
first
believe
and 10
McGillis
on the 45-yard
pitched it
line of Muskegon
to
Heights.
number 20, Landon Keller, before after the officials blew the whistle. Coach Maloney having a little word with the official. Seems the McBain sideline needs to take a couple steps back as we see the Ramblers 1st and 10. Pace under center, 38 seconds left in the first quarter. It'll be Boss, McGillis, and Acom in the backfield. Pace looking to throw, going deep to DeRuyter. Pass dropped.
Incomplete pass. Pass
Great
was
throw
intended for
there
number 7,
from
Avery DeRuyter.
number
And
3,
a second
Braylon
down and
Pace.
10 for
DeRuyter
McBain
couldn't quite
on the
haul it
45-yard
in.
line of Muskegon Heights.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Ramblers. See McBain going spread formation now. Baker, McLain near sideline. Rodenbaugh, McGillis far sideline. Acom in the backfield. Baker in motion. Pace hands it off to Baker. He's got blockers on the far sideline. He brought down at
Number
the
24,
Tiger
Elijah Baker,
25-yard
the ball
line.
Looks like he progressed the ball near the 25-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Ramblers. On the stop for the Tigers, number 10, Jameer Williams.
Clock is running. 8 seconds left. McBain looking to get one more snap off. 4 seconds. Pace. Looking to throw. He's got pressure in the backfield. Pitches it to Acom. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and some. Falls down at the 5-yard line. Great play there from Pace, who appears to be shaking up on the play.
First down,
Acom did a great job there to catch the pitch, although he may have missed the block, which led to Pace being almost sacked. But that is the end of the first quarter. It is McBain 30, Muskegon Heights Academy 0.
Ramblers keeping the offense on the field after the touchdown. Pace.
Extra point attempt, no good.
Pass intended for number 33, Connor McLain. Pass was airmailed. (36-0). Your score early in the second quarter. Number 6, Calvin McGillis with the kick. Ball recovered by number 6, London Fletcher.
Kickoff is down by number 6, London Fletcher, for the Tigers at the 22-yard line. At request of both benches, we will be having a running clock. The clock will stop only for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores. We remember that by the word tips. The only reason the clock will stop will be for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores.
We are now in a running clock situation, which means the clock only stops in tips situation, which is timeouts, injuries,
Penalties and scores.
Sorry, I'm a little rusty.
TIPS is the acronym.
Can you tell me what an acronym is, Tucker?
No, I cannot.
College education for you.
Yeah, I know what it is. I can't define it though.
First down play, no good for the Tigers. They'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Second down and 12.
About 3 yards out of play. It'll be second down and 13. On the stop, number 62, Judah Leonard.
Big number 62, Judah Leonard, in on the stop for the Ramblers. The Tigers coach not happy with something on the far sideline. Wallace looking to throw for the Tigers. Pass going deep. It's Baker. Pass incomplete. Baker couldn't quite get a second hand on it. Good coverage there from Baker and number 8, Blaine Houston.
For number 3, Camarion Davis. Incomplete. Third down and 13. In on the breaking up that pass play, number 24, Elijah Baker.
Clock is running. 8:50 left in the first half. Score 36-0. It'll be Wallace in at quarterback for the Tigers. Trips receivers far sideline. One receiver on the near sideline. One running back in the backfield. Wallace looking to throw. Pressure in his face. Ball incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Pass intended for
Pass
number 17,
airmailed
Demarion
by
Buchanan.
the quarterback.
On the coverage, number 2,
Great
Isaac
coverage
Boss.
there from Isaac Boss. Almost got a hand to it. It will be 4th and 13
Fourth down
on their
and
own
13.
20-yard line for the Tigers. They have a conversion rate of 0% on 4th down tonight. Snap is long. Davis. Ball loose. Will they call it a touchdown? They do. The McBain defense scores
Touchdown,
once again.
Ramblers. Loose ball recovered in the end zone. Number 60, Wyatt Zeiderveen, covering that ball.
Number 60, the freshman, I believe. Yes, number 60, Wyatt Zeiderveen, getting the touchdown there. We will not see Thomas Maloney coming in to kick. It will be Spencer Reed lining for the kickoff. Spencer Reed done great job over the years playing center for the Ramblers. His kick up high, just wide. It'll be no good. Great attempt there from, as Harv Lucas said earlier, Reed Spencer.
Also, the senior class has refreshments in the concession stand. They have hot dogs and brats, popcorn and candy, and various various kinds of beverages.
If you are at home and feeling parched, you could come into McBain to the concession stand. Drinks are only $1.
Prepare to kick off for McBain, number 6, Kelvin McGillis. Back deep for the Tigers, number 1, Janari Davis, and number 6, London Fletcher, along with number 12, Marion Mason.
Kicking off for the Ramblers, number 6, Calvin McGillis. Kick is low. Ball picked up by London Fletcher.
Number 6 was the ball carrier, London Fletcher. It looks like they called the ball down, played dead at about the 21-yard line of Muskegon Heights. First and 10 for the Tigers.
There is a player down for the Tigers. Will be first and 10. Will be official timeout. Players will return to their sidelines. And as stated earlier, this will be one of the tip situations, injuries, where the clock does stop. It is first and 10. Wallace, the righty, looking to throw. He's got pressure in his face, and he'll be brought down for a loss. It'll be
Wallace,
second down and
on that
15.
play. Stop near the 15-yard line. Loss of about 7 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 17. On to stop number 1, Caleb Abbott, along with number 62, Judah Leonard.
Will be second down and 17 for the Tigers. Wallace in at quarterback, 3 receivers on the far sideline, 1 running back in the backfield. Looking to throw, going deep. He's got a receiver. It falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 2, Anthony Floyd.
Anthony Floyd, the intended receiver on the play. It'll be third down and 17.
Third down and 17 for the Tigers.
Third down and 17 for the Tigers. Wallace looking to throw, pass, incomplete. Not really sure who it was intended for. The closest receiver was about 15 yards away, but it will be incomplete. Fourth down and 17 for the Tiger offense. In case the fans at home were wondering, sitting inside their warm homes, it is a bit cold outside. My hands looking a little purpley. Might need gloves. How are you feeling, Tucker?
Cold. Very cold.
Wise words from a wise man. 4th and 17. Looked like a false start. No flag came. Wallace ran with it. He's brought down just at the original line of scrimmage. It will be 1st and 10 for the Ramblers.
Tigers. Failure to make a first down. The ball
Clock
goes over
still
to
running.
McBain on the 22-yard
1 minute 25 seconds left to go in this wonderful first half. It is currently 42 McBain, 0 Muskegon Heights Academy. First and 10. Pace under center. Late substitution from the Tigers. Baker gets the handoff. He's got room. Still on his feet. Be brought down at the 2-yard line of the Tigers. It'll be 1st and goal. Clock running 46 seconds and counting left in the first half.
3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3 for McBain.
McBain hurrying to the line, 27 seconds. Pace gets the handoff, gets it to Baker, and he trots into the end zone.
Touchdown, Rambler.
6 more points
By number 24,
for the Ramblers.
Baker.
Will we see Spencer Reed attempt another extra point?
Well, it looks like Thomas Maloney will stay on the sideline. Not really sure why. This time will be Calvin McGillis with the extra point attempt.
Maybe they are going through the seniors, giving them kicking attempts.
Maybe. Last game of the season, I believe.
Last regular season.
Right.
McGillis' kick is up
Extra
and
point
good.
Is good.
He runs
Kick
off
by
like a
number
happy
6,
man
Calvin
after
McGillis out of the hole
making
of
the
number
score
3, Brandon
49-0.
And out of the long snapper being Spencer Reed.
21 seconds left to go.
In the first half.
Indeed. Great hustle there from number 44, Bryce Acom, bringing the ball onto the field. And it appears he will look to kick off for the Ramblers.
Kick off for McBain, number 44, Bryce Acom.
Those are big steps backwards for Acom. His 7 yards may not be the same as other people's. Kick is away, and it is deep. Ball muffed. Looks like Muskegon recovers. It will be 1st and 10. Clock is running. They may not get a snap off. 10 seconds.
By number 6, London Fletcher.
9.
Played with,
Seems like that is the final play of the
Tigers will
first
take over the
half.
ball on their own 27, first and
So
10.
McBain will head to the locker room with a
That's
score
the
of
end of the first
49-0.
half. Score at the end of the first half, the McBain Ramblers score. For tonight's halftime entertainment, the high school band, along with Heather Wiggins and student teacher Eli Nelson, will be performing Megalovania, Party in the USA, Smooth Criminal, Starships, and Timber. We hope you enjoy the new music selections. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the band a big hand. Mrs. Wiggins and Mr. Eli Nelson, thank you for your music this season, and thanks for all your diligent work.
Oh, please don't. I was not ready. Got it. Come on, give me a shot. Give me a shot. No, that's not fair because it's 1 o'clock.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are still listening. Welcome back to the start of the second half. The score currently, as you may see on your screen, is 49-0. McBain is in the lead. 12 minutes are on the clock. It will be a running clock besides 4 tips, timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores.
Prepare to kick off for the Tigers, number 3, Kamarian Davis.
The Tigers will kick off for the second time this game.
Back deep we have number 34, Benjamin Rosenbaum, number 6.
Neither of
Gillis.
those have followed scores. Fun side note.
And number 2, Isaac Boss.
Kick is up, and it will bounce out of bounds. The ball will be placed
Kickoff is
at
out of bounds
the
at about the 40-yard
35,
line.
I believe.
Oh, I see. I think a laundry basket spilled because there's some flags on the field.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. Ramblers have the ball 1st and 10.
Ball will be spied at the 40-yard line. Ramblers
During the second half, we will
1st
be
and
running
10.
what we call a super clock. The clock will continue to run and stop only for injuries. It
I've
will
just been
continue to
informed
run
that the
for
clock
throughout
has acquired
scores,
superpowers, which means it is
penalties,
super
and
clock,
timeouts.
which means it will only stop for injuries, I believe.
Yep.
Question for you, Tucker. During this halftime, I've seen numerous small children, most of them the hooligan kind, running around with snow cones. It is a little bit cold for snow cones, don't you think?
Why would you eat a snow cone? Well, one, in Michigan, it never gets that warm. And two, in this type of weather, it
Number 22,
is
Jacob
cold.
Billett, the ball carrier.
Another question,
Gain of
why
9
called
yards on the
snow
play. It'll
cone?
be
The
second
cone
down
is
and
not
1.
made out of snow.
I believe it's the stuff that's
Number 17,
inside that is considered the snow.
That's fair.
And so then it's a cone because that's what you hold to eat it. So therefore, snow cone, you know, there's like a space in between.
Geometry lesson for you out there. It is Rodenbaugh under center. Hands off to Houston. And he is stopped down at the first down marker.
Number 8,
It is
Blaine Houston, the
third
ball
down.
carrier.
I do not remember
Stop
first
just
down going
short
by,
of
but it did
midfield.
happen.
It's going to be third down and inches.
As you can tell, this is a very enthralling game. It has my full attention.
Third and inches. Clock still running. Rodenbaugh under center. T formation. They will hand it off to number 20, Landon Keller.
Number 20, Landon Keller, the ball carrier. First down, Ramblers. He advanced that ball to the 48-yard
Little
line.
side note, no relation to
49
esteemed
yard
author
line.
Helen
First
Keller.
and 10, McBain.
It is first and 10 for the Ramblers. Rodenbaugh under center. He will hand it off to Houston, who hurdles the defender and spins down for a gain of 5.
Number 8, Blaine Houston, the ball carrier. Stopped short of the 45-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7.
So, Tucker, how are you enjoying college so far?
On the tackle for the
It's
Tigers,
definitely
number
different than high
77.
school.
I don't have a name
you know,
for that.
high school, you know, the same old, 8 to 3, you know, then sports practices, and college, the schedule is just kind of
Number 8,
mumbo
Blaine
jumbo.
Houston, the ball carrier.
You kind of create your
Stopped at
schedule,
about the
and
42-yard line. It's
that's
gonna be
what your
third
schedule is
down
then
and
for
4 McBain.
basically the year. You know, it's a little
And
bit
on
more
that stop,
scheduled
number
for
15,
you
Kevin
being
Jackson
in
for the
athletics.
Which you are an athlete, of course.
Well, I play golf. I don't know if that's considered athletics.
You ask an 80-year-old man, he'll say that's athletic.
That is very true. Golf is a pastime. Not necessarily a sport, but it is a pastime. Rodenbaugh still under center, T formation. Hands off to Houston once again.
Number 8, Blaine Houston, the ball carrier. Stopped near the 36-yard line. That's a first down for McBain. On the stop
First
for
down
the Tigers,
for the
number
Ramblers.
17, DeMarion Buchanan.
$7:25 left in the third quarter. Currently 8:50 at night. It's a bit chilly. Breeze north to south, it appears.
Number 22, Jacob Billett, the ball carrier. Gain of a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9.
Second down and 9 for the Ramblers. Rodenbaugh under center. He'll hand it off to Keller. Makes a man miss, still fighting for extra yards. And he is still going somehow. Be brought down at the 20-yard line of
Number 20,
the
Landon
Tigers.
Keller, the ball carrier.
You would think
Play
that
whistle dead at
the,
about the 20-yard line.
officials would stop the play for stalled forward progress, but they just kept pushing forward and kept getting
Number
yards.
11 for the Muskegon Heights Tigers on that stop. Again, I don't have a name for that number, but he was in on the tackle. First down for the Ramblers on the 20-yard line.
In case you folks at home are looking for something to do on Saturday morning, I believe Pee Wee football plays in Everett tomorrow morning. Start time around 10, I would assume.
Number 8, Blaine Houston,
I
the ball
believe
carrier.
Rocket football
Gain
is
of about a
in
yard on the play. It'll be
Claire,
second down and
maybe?
9.
I
On the
would
stop,
not know,
number
but I
55,
appreciate your
Joseph
insight.
Palmer. Preliminary signal, there was a flag on the field. Holding against McBain. Been asked to
McBain
announce
called
that the
for holding.
pizza and hot dogs that the seniors are selling, they're selling them now for $1. They're for $1 as long as the supply lasts.
It is first down and 20 for the Ramblers. Can they pick up the first down in 4 tries? Tucker, what do you think?
Based on the first half performance, I would say yes. But based on the Tiger defense right now, they've definitely gotten a lot better. Definitely more intensity for this second half.
We see Ben Rodema, or Benjamin, with the carry, getting
Number
to
34,
the original line of
Ben
scrimmage.
Rosenbaugh, the ball
The
carrier.
second down at 10.
Stopped at about the 21-yard line.
Ben Rodema, a sophomore.
Third down for McBain.
This is his first
Second down
full
and
year on
12.
varsity. I do not know if he plays JV. Also,
On
plays
the stop
varsity
for the
basketball,
Tigers, number
which
10, Jameer
it
Williams.
will start in a month or so. Rodenbaugh hands it off to Keller, and he is met in the backfield by the Tiger defense.
Number 20, Landon Keller, caught in the backfield. It's going to be third down and 14. On the stop, number 55, Joseph Palmer for Muskegon Heights.
Third down and 14 for the Rambler offense. 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. T formation. Billett, Houston, and Keller in the backfield. DeRuyter and Connor McLain out wide. Rodenbaugh hands it off to Billett, and he spins down after a gain of about 3.
Number 22, Jacob Billett, the ball carrier.
Billett's
Inside the
nickname could be
20-yard line to
the
about
washing
the
machine
18.
because he likes to spin. There is an injury on the field. It is a Tiger player down. Tucker, how do you think they paint the lines on the field? Do you think they pull out a bunch of like yardsticks and tape them together and just paint down the line?
No, I think it'd be more like a giant sheet that's got holes in it.
I like that.
They use, you know, tiny spray paint bottle that they just spray each part of the field.
How about socks and sandals? Thoughts?
Depends on the type of sandal. Cause
we'll say Birkenstocks.
Oh, definitely yes.
Definitely yes. I'd agree with that statement. That's a
white,
a good call.
like white Nike basketball socks with the Birkenstocks.
What about like slides? You know, like slip-on.
Yes.
Okay.
As well.
What about the old school, the flip-flops?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not. What? Question here. If there's a slit cut in the sock for the little thing to fit by your toe.
It still looks wrong. You know, slides, Birkenstocks, you know, they don't have that
thingy-mabooper.
Right. And so it doesn't look out of place to have socks on.
I agree with that. Ben Rodenbaugh rolling to his right, looking to pass, gets past the defender. Still on his feet, he'll take it himself. Gets past the first down marker, spins past, and into the end zone. What a play there from Benjamin McNally Rodenbaugh.
Definitely took notes from Jacob Billett right there as he did a couple spin moves to break tackles and got into the end zone for a score.
Once again, Jacob Billett is the washing machine, just for those who weren't listening. Score currently 55-0. McBain up. Minute 10 left on the clock in the third quarter. Almost 9 o'clock. I'm getting tired. It is almost my bedtime.
Well, with the time difference, it's actually almost 8 o'clock in Iowa, and so.
But we are not in Iowa.
But I am.
No, you're not. You're right here.
Mentally, I am. So it is.
You may want to see a doctor about that. Kick
Yeah.
up and away for Acom. It is good. That makes it 56-0. Clock is running, 35 seconds.
And the long snapper, number 67, Spencer Reed.
Shout out to Spencer Reed. Great center for the Ramblers.
Or as named earlier in the game, Reed Spencer.
Yep. Tucker, what's your favorite number?
My favorite number? I don't know. 88 is a good number. It's got 4 circles that put together.
That's the end of the third quarter.
I always wore, like in sports and stuff, I wore number 20. Not really sure why. I just did.
Okay.
Like a habit, you know.
Habits are hard to break sometimes.
They are.
That is the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter will take place soon. My favorite number, you know, it used to be 7, but I might have to go 15, you know. I don't know why 15, but I like 15.
Well, you could also go for either 34, 52, 16.
There are a lot of numbers, to be fair.
Yeah, but they all add up to 7, which
That is
was
true.
your original favorite number.
I did not think of that.
Prepare to kick off for McBain, number 44, Bryce Acom. Back deep for the Tigers, number 3, Kamarian Davis.
Bryce Acom kicking off for the Ramblers. It is up and away. Hits down at about the 24-yard line.
That kickoff
Ball
is
recovered
down
at
near the 20-yard line.
20.
Just in case you folks at home were wondering, the seniors are now selling popcorn for $1 or less.
And they're carrying it in a cooler without a lid, just walking in front of the stadium.
You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, Tucker.
That is a great way to get money, is to go to where the people are so that they don't have to come to you.
On this frigid
First and
October
10
night.
for the Tigers
Got
at their
any
own 20-yard line.
plans for your Halloween costume, Tucker?
I am not celebrating Halloween.
Is that a religious?
I don't know. It's just kind of well,
Is it too spooky for you?
Halloween's on a Monday, so like that's an odd day to celebrate a holiday.
That is true. Pitch to Floyd. Ball hits the ground. Will be
Ball carrier number 2, Anthony Floyd.
brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
On the stop, number
Second and
11, Jagger Corliss. Loss of 3 yards out of play. It'll be second down and 13.
Ten minutes on the clock. Wallace in at quarterback for this Tiger offense. Looking to throw, going to his right. He is met in the backfield by number 66.
Number 2, Anthony Floyd with the ball.
Not on the roster.
Stopped inside the 15-yard line. It'll be third down and
Let's assume
15.
that was Connor McLain with the sack.
On the stop, number 66, Henry Boss.
Oh, Henry Boss is number 66. He was in on the sack.
And he was definitely excited about that one, hearing his name over the loudspeaker.
And those speakers are indeed loud. Maybe I'll hear them at home. Or in my case, I live in town. My mom can hear them at home.
I believe that is why they would call them loudspeakers, because they are indeed loud.
They would not work very well if they were quiet.
No, they would not.
Third down and 15 for the Tiger offense. Wallace in at quarterback. The popcorn does sure look popcorny. No, I do not want any. Sack down in the
Quarterback
backfield.
caught the backfield. Stopped near the 5-yard line.
It'll be fourth and almost a literal
Looks
mile.
like the ball's going to be spotted down the 6-yard line.
I do not know the conversion rate of yards to miles, but I'm sure it's a lot.
Probably, although it's definitely less
Fourth
than
down
the
and
conversion
24
from yards
for
to
the
feet
Tigers.
or from miles to feet.
I don't know.
Fourth and 24. The ball is on the 6-yard line. Flag on the play. Most likely a false start on the offense.
Flag on the field.
Just for you folks at home, I just wanted to let you know my roster currently looks like one of those paper things you cut out, and it, like when you pull them apart, they look like people. That's what it looks like right now.
Or like a
Penalty,
handmade
illegal
snowflake.
motion against
Yes, that's a good description of it,
Muskegon
Tucker. It is fourth and very, very, very long for the Tigers.
27 yards to be exact. Fourth and 27.
How many feet is that?
I have no idea. I don't do math.
That's like 80 something. 27 times 3. 60, 81 to be exact. Wallace taking it for himself. He'll be brought down after a gain of 3. So the McBain offense
Number
will
6,
come on to
Brandon
the field,
Fletcher, the ball carrier
put in
for
tough
the
field position,
Tigers.
first and goal.
That
on
was
the
a
Tiger
fourth
side
down
of the field.
play. Failure to make a first down. The ball goes over to McBain. Looks like that ball's going to be spotted.
Spencer
the
Reed
5
walks
line,
onto the
the yard
field like a
line.
man
We
who
need to get
knows he
inside
is
the
about to
5.
score.
First and goal.
The offensive line has been
for
pretty
McBain.
dominant tonight, if I must say so myself, and I do.
I hope you would say it yourself, because I don't know who else would.
Never know, never know. Are aliens real? I don't know, maybe getting off topic. First and goal for the Ramblers. Landon Keller out at wide receiver. T formation, Rodenbaugh under center. McLain in the backfield. Handoff might be going to him, senior. And it does be brought down in the backfield. The Tigers were ready for that, and they pounced. Although I'm not quite sure how a Tiger got Northern Michigan.
On the 9-yard line. It's going to be second and goal for the Ramblers.
Can Tigers operate boats?
Well, it might have gotten out of a zoo that's in the state of Michigan. There are some pretty good zoos around here.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
John Ball, I believe it's still open.
The Detroit Zoo.
Yeah. There's the Cincinnati Zoo, not in Michigan, but still a good zoo.
And it's pretty close. I mean, T formation. Connor McLain now wide.
Do you think Tigers can drive cars?
I
I don't know.
don't know either.
Handoff to Houston, I believe.
I feel like Tigers can't drive cars because they don't have the opposable thumbs.
Houston, the ball carrier. Stopped at the 5-yard line.
I do not know.
It's third
So,
and
are you
goal
saying
for
monkeys
McBain.
can drive cars?
At
They
the
have the
5-yard line
thumbs.
of Muskegon
I believe
Heights.
they could.
You heard it here, folks. Tucker Vanderveld believes monkeys can drive cars.
Well, you know, they've got opposable thumbs, so, like, I feel like they could.
It is third down and goal inside the 5-yard line. McBain, Rodenbaugh under center. Hands it off to Keller, and he is met in the backfield. The Tigers have come alive in the fourth quarter, stopping the Ramblers on 4 consecutive plays, pushing it to fourth and goal with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in
Outside
the
the
fourth quarter.
5-yard line on about the
Now,
6.
their livelihood has come by a
It's going to
little
be fourth and goal
too
for McBain.
late. 4 minutes left in the
on
game.
That stop for the Tigers, number 55, Joseph
I do
Palmer.
believe in miracles, but 56 points in under 4 minutes is tough to do.
It could be possible. Take it 93 yards for a touchdown. Onside kick, recover it. It could be possible.
Well, I look forward to seeing that happen. It'll be Rodenbaugh under center. McLain back out wide. Keller in on the line. It'll be Houston and Bill in the backfield. Rodenbaugh under center. 3:25. Rodenbaugh looking to pass. He's going to McLain. Pass incomplete. Great coverage there by number 3, Cameron Davis of the Tiger defense.
Connor McLain.
Three minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Tigers take over first and 10
Ball goes over the Tigers.
inside
First
their
and
own
10.
10-yard line.
All right.
On the 6-yard line.
93-yard play for a touchdown is going to happen right here.
I don't know, because as we said, Tigers can't drive, so how are they going to drive the length of the field? I do not know.
They're not going to drive. They're going to run.
They could pass.
They could pass. Although then the player would have to run after that because...
That is true, unless he walks. Interesting. First and 10. Wallace in at quarterback for Muskegon Heights Academy Tigers. He will hand it off, and he will be brought down at the 1-yard line where his forward progress stopped.
Number 23,
If a
the ball
fly
carrier.
doesn't have wings, is it called a walk?
Huh?
On the
Say
stop,
one more time for me.
number 20,
If a
Landon Keller.
fly doesn't have
Lost
wings,
the
is it
yardage on
then
the play of
considered
about
a
4
walk?
yards. It'll be second
No, it's
down
just a
and
fly
14.
without wings.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't fly.
But it could get on an airplane, thus flying.
There.
I do
Fair.
not know the airfare mileage for flies. They might fall under the carry-on luggage.
Maybe.
Never know.
Maybe they're considered regular passengers. Although
Maybe.
that type of money is gets a bit pricey depending on where you're going.
Yeah, that is true. And I do not know the pay for flies. Pass deep. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Out of the hands of the Tiger receiver. That was number 3, Cameron Davis, could have taken it to the house or the den.
Actually, to the other end zone.
That is true.
It will be 3rd down and 15 for the Tigers.
1 minute left to go in this exciting football game. McBain is up 56-0. I appreciate all of you watching and listening. Third down and 15 for the Tigers. Wallace in at quarterback. Have to assume a pass is coming.
Trips to the near side.
Pass caught by number 12, Mason. He is brought down on the far side of the first down.
That's complete to number 12.
The chains
Marion
will
Mason.
move with 20 seconds
First
left.
down, Tiger.
The Tigers want to score.
Spotted outside the 20-yard line at about the 22. 1st and 10.
10 seconds left. Looks like it might be the final play. Wallace wants to throw. Going deep, incomplete.
Incomplete
Clock
pass.
does not stop, and that, folks, will be the end of the game. McBain
the end of
wins
the ball game.
56-0. Thank you for listening and watching. I am Kyle Culp.
And I am Tucker Vanderveld.
This has been a special broadcast by returning members. Hope to see you again soon.
Same.
Adios.